Hello, compatriots. Happy Easter. Otobi, Bokos, Basa, Ukum, Irigwe. Where else? Enugu Ezike. These towns are in our country. The question is, what connects them? Your guess is as good as mine. All the towns mentioned have been under intense and dastardly attacks from bandits, terrorists that our people have come to term as Fulani herdsmen. With the relentless attacks on these communities, where hundreds have been killed, many permanently maimed, if not for life, a certain pattern or patterns has or have emerged with these attacks. One, these attacks appear to be part of the proselytizing mission of fanatical Muslims whose intention is to hoist the holy book of their faith in the Atlantic Ocean on the coast of Nigeria. Secondly, these attacks appear to happen during those months which the Christian faith or members of the Christian faith celebrate activities that are central to the practice of their faith. If an attack does not take place in the weeks or days preceding Christmas, they do take place in the days preceding Easter, as we have seen in virtually all the communities I have mentioned. Beyond this, there is a myth that we need to explode, we need to expose, we need to unravel and expose the lie that lies within it. Some have argued, wrongly in my opinion, that the attacks we experience in our country are products of the politics of opposition against the present government, and if you like too, attempts by opposition forces not only to weaken the government, but to show the incapacity of the government to address the problems of insecurity in our country. I do not think that both positions are correct. What we see is the incapability of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to address the acute problem of insecurity and attacks that communities that I've mentioned and many others I've not mentioned have been faced with in recent months. Section 14, subsection 1D of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria provides that it shall be the purpose, if not responsibility or role of government to protect lives and property. this government has spectacularly failed in ensuring that it pays fidelity to this very important section of our Constitution. But also beyond this, the governor of Plateau State has urged citizens to defend themselves. There's nothing as acute, or there's nothing more fundamental, or if you like, there's nothing that points at the inability of government to protect citizens than the urging of a governor who is the chief security officer of the state. The question one would invariably ask here is this: when the state fails, what do citizens do? Defend themselves or sit on the palms of their hands, or do virtually nothing? It is a fundamental right. Here I talk about self-defense, recognized by international instruments and even by our basic law. It is now the responsibility of citizens of these communities to defend themselves, to begin to re-examine the basis of the social contract between citizens and the state. The state has come out clearly to tell citizens, throwing its hands up in the air, that it can no longer defend the citizens. So it's now the responsibility, moral, ethical, for citizens to defend themselves whatsoever, howsoever possible. For a governor who has promised to probe the deaths of cows in Plateau State suggests one thing: that the life of a cow is more precious than the lives of our citizens. As we celebrate the Easter, it becomes the responsibility of each and every one of us as citizens of our country to begin to ponder upon issues of insecurity, inability of the state to protect the citizens, and to fashion the way out. One way out is for citizens to defend themselves. Welcome to the Republic of Cows, where the life of a cow is more precious than the life of citizens. Have a blessed weekend. Happy Easter to you all.